Hello friends, how are you? Today we will talk about Batman, one of the most iconic characters in comic book history. Created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger in 1939, this character has captivated audiences for over 80 years with his dark, brooding demeanor and unwavering sense of justice. Batman has been a pillar of popular culture, from comics to movies to video games, and in this video we'll dive deep into the world of the Cloaked Crusader. Sit back, relax and let's explore the world of Batman together. The first year's Batman made his first appearance in Detective Comics number 27, published in May 1939. The character was created by artist Bob Kane and writer Bill Finger and was originally intended to be a darker, more intense version of the popular superhero genre. Titled, The Case of the Chemical Syndicate, the first Batman story introduced readers to Bruce Wayne, a wealthy industrialist by day and a masked vigilante by night. The story was an instant hit, and Batman soon became one of the most popular characters in comics. Over the next few years, Batman's popularity continued to grow. He's been featured in more and more comics, and the rogue villain gallery has expanded to include characters like the Joker, the Penguin, and Catwoman. Golden Age. The period from 1939 to 1955 is known as the Golden Age of comics. During this time, Batman's popularity continued to grow, and he appeared in numerous comic book series and one-off comics. Some of the most popular Batman stories from this era include The Dark Knight Returns, Batman, Year One, and The Killing Joke. These stories brought new elements to the Batman myth, including the introduction of the Joker's origin story, Robin the Boy Wonder, and the idea of Batman as a dark, obscure figure. Silver Age. The Silver Age of comics began in the mid-1950s and lasted until the early 1970s. During this time, the image of Batman has morphed from a dark and brooding figure into a more cheerful and frenetic superhero. This era was marked by colorful costumes, strange gadgets, and strange stories. Batman's rogue gallery. The Riddler, Mr. It has expanded to include characters like Freeze and the Mad Hatter. Modern Age. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the comics industry went through a big change. Comics have gotten darker and more mature, and Batman's image has changed once again to reflect this change. During this time, Batman has appeared in some of the most popular and critically acclaimed comic series of all time, including Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, Batman, Year One, and Batman, The Killing Joke. These stories explored the darker aspects of the Batman myth and introduced new elements such as the character Bane and the Nightfall concept. The comic book story of Batman is a long and storied story. Over the years, the character has gone through numerous changes and transformations reflecting the changing tastes and trends of the comics industry. Returning from his early days as a dark and brooding vigilante to his more joyful and frenzied adventures in the Silver Age and darker, more mature stories in the modern age, Batman has remained one of the most popular and enduring characters in comics. And with new stories and adventures constantly being released, it's clear that the Dark Knight will continue to be a fixture in the comics world for years to come. Powers and abilities. He is known for his dark and brooding personality, incredible detective skills and impressive physical abilities. But what exactly are Batman's powers, and how did he get them? Physical abilities. Batman is a master of physical combat. He has extensively trained in martial arts, acrobatics and gymnastics and has the ability to hold himself against multiple opponents at once. He also has superhuman strength and stamina, allowing him to display incredible physical strength and endurance skills. Batman's physical abilities are not the result of any superpowers or genetic mutations. Instead, they are the result of intense training and discipline. Bruce Wayne, the man behind the mask, spent years hone his body and mind to become the ultimate criminal. Detective skills. One of Batman's most impressive strengths is his incredible detective skills. He is a master of deduction, able to piece together clues and solve complex puzzles with ease. He is also a forensic expert who can analyze evidence and find hidden clues that others might miss. Batman's detective skills are the result of his keen mind and extensive knowledge of criminology and criminal psychology. He worked with some of the world's greatest detectives, including Sherlock Holmes and Ra's al Ghul, and developed a deep understanding of the criminal mind. Technology. Batman is also known for his impressive arsenal of gadgets and technology. He uses a range of high-tech gadgets and weapons to fight crime, including his famous batarang, hook and utility belt. Batman's technology is the result of his vast wealth and his own creativity. He has access to some of the most advanced technology in the world and has developed many of his own inventions to help him fight crime. Batman's powers are a combination of his physical abilities, detective skills, and technology. He is a martial artist who can take down multiple opponents at once, and his keen mind and forensic skills make him an expert detective. He also has access to some of the most advanced technology in the world, which he uses to assist him in his fight against crime. Friends and enemies. Batman is one of the most iconic and beloved superheroes of all time, and for good reason. He has a wide variety of friends and foes that have fascinated his fans for generations. Let's take a closer look at the world of Batman, from his loyal allies to his most dangerous enemies. Friends. Alfred Pennyworth. Batman's loyal butler and confidant, Alfred has been a constant presence in Bruce Wayne's life since he was a child. He is often the voice of reason in the Batman world, providing guidance and support when he needs it most. Commissioner Jim Gordon. Batman's longtime ally, Gordon is the head of the Gotham City police force. He often teams up with Batman to take down the city's most dangerous criminals and is one of the few people who knows Batman's true identity. Robin. Batman's young guardian Robin has been with him for decades. There have been several incarnations of the character, but he always serves as Batman's loyal sidekick and crime-fighting partner. Batgirl. Another member of the Bat family, Batgirl is a skilled fighter and detective in her own right. She often teams up with Batman and Robin to take down Gotham's most notorious villains. Enemies. The Joker. Batman's arch-nemesis, the Joker, is an insane and unpredictable criminal obsessed with chaos and destruction. He is responsible for some of Batman's saddest battles and is often portrayed as the incarnation of evil. Catwoman. A former thief who sometimes acts on the wrong side of the law, Catwoman has a complicated relationship with Batman. While she is often a thorn in her side, she is also known to help her out when she needs it most. Riddler. An intelligent yet eccentric criminal mastermind, Riddler is known for leaving clues and puzzles for Batman to solve. He often sees himself as a worthy foe of the Dark Knight. Bane. A powerful and ruthless villain, Bane is known for his incredible strength and intelligence. He is famous for breaking Batman's back in the comics, leading to one of the most iconic stories in Batman history. Poison Ivy. A plant-obsessed eco-terrorist, Poison Ivy uses her powers to control plants and manipulate those around her. She often sees herself as the guardian of the natural world, but her methods are often extreme and dangerous. As a result, Batman's world is filled with fascinating characters, both friend and foe. From their loyal allies to their deadliest enemies, they all play a crucial role in shaping the Dark Knight's story. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer, it's hard not to be enchanted by the world of Batman. That's all for today's video on the Dark Knight himself, Batman. I hope you enjoyed learning more about this iconic superhero and his rich history. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.